fuck's sake, what now? Come on, just go. I don't know if it'll work. The only way I know is if I just go. So come on, do it. Do it, you bitch, do it. Fucking do as you're told. Oh, it's gone worse since the last time I streamed. And now I had to fuck with the... What's this? I don't want your moderation. Get bent. We don't do that here. Like, the thing about, like, the internet is it will eventually, you know, just self-moderate if you ignore the problem. Oh, jeez, man. I tell you what. Leave me alone. I was a bit, if it hadn't worked then, I was about to say we're just not going to have comments on this, because well, we can, it turns out. Just fucking barley. Just barley, just a little bit. Jeez, and you see what I have to do now, which will make that go away. For fuck's sake. Why is it such a mess? Why is it such a mess? You see, you can't even see me, because I'm still sat here, having to fuck about with things, just to get, like, things to happen. And, you know, go to the old days, when all I had was, like one capture card going, and, like, what was it, a shitty old, was it an old fucking Athlon or a Celery or something I had? I know I ended up on a Celery too, when you started needing more power, but it certainly wasn't the powerhouse, and yet we managed to do everything back then with, like, the most dogfuck basic equipment without incident, and it was all fine, and it all worked. And now we have all this shit where it's supposedly way more sophisticated than that, and it doesn't work. It doesn't do the shit it's supposed to do. And it's been a chore for anyone coming here, like, you know, late on, who is, like, a part of the shitty half-dead Discord. Yeah, well, I set everything up because I've been trying to do this for days. And it's like, I'll just set it up before I go to sleep, and then I can get up, and I can just go. And then, of course, the N64 decides to shit the bed. So I couldn't get that to comply, so we're on my shitty old pal Nintendo 64, which is also broken, but is less broken, apparently, at this stage. So I don't know, but I'm going to start the game, and just hope nothing else goes wrong, because I've had enough, and I want to do something fun. And this game's fun, and it's probably too fucking loud or something, so I'll just turn it up more. Oh no. Here, do you know what's happened? OBS has updated itself. I'm not sure how that happens. Maybe I was impatient and pressed a button at some point. But I now cannot adjust the fucking volume in OBS. So isn't that good? That's real nice. So if the volume's not very nice, well, A, because it's a modern setup, I can't hear, like, the stream. I can only hear the game. And if the computer makes things, I can't hear my own voice. So the only metric I have to go on is the game, and I've adjusted my headphones for it. And that's it. That's all I've got. So if the volume's no good, I'm sorry, but there's nothing I can do about it. The only way I'm going to know is if someone tells me, and even then, I don't think I can fix it. The last time I played this was back when I last streamed it. I haven't played it since, because there's just always shit going on. Like, we're supposed to do it every fucking Christmas. Shit, I wish I could show you that stat counter, because that's going fucking balmy. You know the little views and likes counter next to the fucking stream preview of everything? It just, like, you always get a little bit up and down, we're getting just weird numbers every now and then, like I glance over there and it's like 1,000, -5, so, Yeah, navigating YouTube's interface on this one was an absolute bitch to do because it wouldn't work. I can't enter the game title, it just says none, like not found. I can't. I still don't get why this is on a timer. It's like, oh, I'm having a bit of an hard time here, just let me catch my breath a second. Now select German. Oh shit, no, tough shit. You're playing in English now. There's one nice thing about the PAL console, I at least get like my original game save there from back when it first came out. The battery's obviously still good. So my prediction... my prediction here is that... Jeez. That'll be the one I used for YouTube, won't it? But yeah, my prediction here is that between this, what's probably going to happen is that battery SRAM's going to die on us. So we're going to raise the game and start over. So it took us 12 hours last time. So we'll see how long it takes to get through it this time, assuming something doesn't fuck us over. I'm getting too warm now. Probably because I'm annoyed. Hopefully I can become less annoyed. I like this game. This game sort of actually annoys me in places. Oh no, I forgot to bring my ashtray over here. It's not where I left it. Well, that's not good. Sorry, I got a vacuum cleaner. I ain't got carpets. Chuck it on the floor. Gruntilda, you think she'd learn every time we start the game up, it's the same deal. Well, you think in the end she'd just be like, you know what, I know how this is going to go. Like, seems to have gotten alright at playing this game, and I always lose, so maybe I should just stop. But no. It's irrational, but I mean, it's not that far off of like real life, is it? I suppose. Oh, be serious, Cock-a-doodle. Well, yeah, I mean, this is what people do now, isn't it? You know, they'll just try the same thing the same way over and over again. It's, I think, more widespread now than ever. Maybe that's why I can't get live streams to fucking work. I think it's weird how you can sort of hear the pirate origins in this music. Oh, big lazy brother wakes up. We're going on an adventure. Cool. Could have been a whole different game, couldn't it, if they'd just gone with that. Like instead of Kazooie, you have like the C buttons control too. I keep looking for my ashtray and it's not here. I wonder if this is a necessary step in the process that it will make Tootie ugly, or if she's just doing it to be horrible. I mean, you know, it's possible that the machine just makes a copy of, like, the genetics or whatever they put the supposed beauty in place, which is just rigged it to be like, nah, we're just going to uglify it, just to be horrible. You'll soon need bigger underwear. I am up in the volume spot. I can adjust the game volume technically. Well, it reminds me, I've actually forgotten to do something. Solid, we'll wait for the cutscene to go away. Gotta have the evil laugh in there. it's got to happen. It sets the stage that Grunty is evil, like super evil, because she doesn't just laugh at us once, she laughs at us twice. Music's quite fitting for this while I wait for the silly little debug menu to come up. And I have to whack with the PAL console, so well, this card's not really as good at PAL stuff. I'm not bothered about losing the 10 frames a second, because this game isn't going to run at 50. Yeah, years ago I made a cartoon where one of the characters' last names was Winky Bunyan. It was never explicitly said, it was just on a piece of paper that, you know, the camera like panned by or something. So they just revealed that, you know, that was their last name. Oh man, the controls feel weird. Oh yeah, I haven't learned any moves yet. You can't do things in this game until it's told you can do them. It's like, I'll never be a successful businessman. Yes, you will. I believe in you. You can do it. Okay, now I can do it. Sure is a strange-looking goodie, Banjo. Oh my god, Breagle's just non-existent in this reality. I don't think her name's ever actually mentioned in this one. I think it's only in Banjo-Tooie that it says it, like, right at the end. Like, Kazooie makes fun of her for it or something. I don't remember for sure, I don't like that game. I was going to attempt to play it again, but it doesn't look like that'll be happening, because well, no, I do have a PAL copy of it. Shit. Well, maybe that will be happening at some point, but I'm not in any hurry. Oh no, I pressed the wrong button because I wasn't looking when the prompt came up. That's alright, I don't mind doing the tutorial bit. You never know, there might be people who have never played this before, so you can see how condescending this game can be. Look at its fucking bastard mole, fucking... You've got this picturesque landscape like this, you know, it's like, oh, it's beautiful, you know, it's all bright skies, except that bit. You know, I like that bit actually, it's a nice colour. But, yeah, you know, you've got your fields of flowers and your waterfalls and your... Where reality ends, a little bit scary, but... Yeah, more flowers, and then you got this bastard putting this here and just tarring it up. Like, why can't we just hit him on the head with a spade or something? Varmint problem he's dealing with. Yeah, I know what they do. It's nothing special. It still amazes me how many people miss the R button bit. I assume they're just holding A to like skip the dialogue or something by the time he mentions it. And it's not very useful when you're walking around, it actually just makes it kind of awkward, but when you're in the water it's good, because it makes you turn harder. There's a bastard mole gone. Your jump could do with some help. What do balls know about jumping? Yeah, we're going to abuse the hell out of that. That looks silly. I know it. You already look silly. Just let me go! You must stand like this. What, wearing ridiculous glasses and a silly grin? I'm not listening. Hold Z, then press A for the mighty flip jump. I can never remember all the move names. Oh, let's say we're going to get on that roof. Yeah, Gem Jars is worse, actually. Because it plays that shitty music when it comes on the screen. Is there any reason for me to go over that one? I don't see anything on it. I thought there was like an extra life on that one or something, but now look about it. Shows how good my memory is. It's getting flaky. I can't do that yet. Well, there's definitely an extra life up there, and I'm having it, because you need all the lives you can get in this game. Beat the shit out of you if you're not careful. I think there's an extra life. That's for some reason. Oh God, it's a wonderful little house, isn't it? Yeah, we're never going to see this place again, so I figure we'll come in and have a look. We'll see that place, though. That's the end of the game. That dickhead does puzzles, though, isn't there? We're not doing the bottles puzzles. They can fuck off. They don't give you anything useful. That was like a Duke 3D texture. My God. There's a lot of fire in here, you know? This place is just asking for trouble, really, isn't it? Just a little. Oh, it's fun, it's size, isn't it? I still don't get, like, if him and Tootie live together, you know, then where the hell does Tootie sleep? Do they just take it in turns? Does he sleep on the chair? I like the thought he just kicks her outside at night, you know, he's just like, get out, you know, I gotta sleep now. Fuck off out there. That would explain why she was outside at the start of the game. Yeah, but that's what he does. He fucking sends her outside at night. So they don't get out. Just locks the door. And because no one else lives in here, you know, she doesn't know that that's not the normal thing to do. Like, she's just like, well, that's just what my big brother does, you know, that's just normal. I don't mind having to do the tutorial shit, we have to get all those extra honeycombs anyway. I must know. Simply press B when standing still or moving slowly. Yeah, it's a useless move, we're never going to use it. Yeah, let's assault vegetables. Whacking Banjo, so this is the mole enjoying his violence. Yeah, it is cigarette time. I've just had one, but it's more cigarette time. What move did he just teach us? Try my fearsome forward roll. I want to learn to fly now. Roll by running and pressing B. I'll see if I can find a ball for you to practice on. I mean, is it just not like a crime to just beat up like innocent things, like if it's practice? If I go and like stab somebody, like, is that now okay just because, like, you know, I'm in the courtroom, like, well, I'm sorry, like, Judge Dickhead, but it was just practice. Like, I was just practicing for something. Rat-a-tat-rat. By jumping and pressing B in the air, that's the one we're going to abuse all the time. I don't know if you did it correct sound, even though I missed. Give me another burger, bug eyes. It's the honeycomb piece.
Yes, in a practical touch and imagery.
Where's that bit of music that's like the same as that part of it? It just shows a sequence of chords like at one point. I think it's at the end of this bit. Tell me camera controls and then you don't let me adjust it. Oh, there we go. Oh yes, bottles summoned evil things into the world. How nice of it. Sticky, tasty honey energy. Where is my damn ashtray? Hold Z, then press B for a powerful beaky barge. Now, these things can't even defend themselves at all. They're alive. See, Banjo, she is useful for something. My skills have deteriorated. They never seem to stay gone for long with this game. They'll come back. Yeah, I'd say I just want to... Do I have to learn how to climb trees? I'd say I just want to forget last year, but this year's been fucking awful already because everything's just broken. Found the ashtray. Now forget about it and just keep throwing ash on the floor. There we go, it's one of the nicest animations in the game, I think. Tree climbing. Plenty of other things to climb. I never noticed just how close that is to Grunty's chin. That's like a total prick tease, isn't it? Next thing, oh, you might be able to get up there. No, you can't. Oh, I need them remaining honeycombs before I go in there. Not sure which one it's on top of. Oh, that one. Oh, that's easy enough. And there's one in the water, and there's one in the waterfall. Well, I think that's it, because it gives us like a whole piece we find all of them out here. I do remember that. And I'll get my fur wet. Oh, it's furry. Press B to dive. Go on, give it a try. There's two minds about the swimming controls in this game, like. They're a weird trade-off, sort of, against, like, the de facto standard of Mario 64, where swimming on top of the water's, like, a bit more awkward, but swimming under it's sort of better because it's quicker, but at the same time, it's less accurate. Okay, now we just got the waterfall to deal with. This has dumped me like in some random other spot. So there we go, it's off that. I would live in this place. Probably draw my hair fever up, so awful, but yeah, it'd be a nice place to live, you know? I don't know though, I'm not sure I like living like on the same street as Banjo. Happy music. ain't going to go to Buxton, am I? Unless I'm at somewhere else. Yeah. Right, now we can go up there. It takes a while to get things going, but we get there eventually. I'm quite used to that. It just seems to be the story of things so far in 2023. It's probably when my N64 will break down. Something horrible will happen. What a horrible things always happen. I just want an easy time of it. I'm too old for things to keep fucking going shit right now, and then I'm bored with it. I'm sure one of the units in Age of Empires 2 says Bottle Boy when you send them, like, you know, you click them to pat someone and they go, hey, Bottle Boy, or something. On this music, it only plays on this one fucking bridge. Why? I'm listening to music. Go listen to music, little. Yeah, it's Banjo-Kazooie. TD car. I like this game. It's one of my favourites. I'm trying to remember when I last played it. It would have been whenever I last streamed it, but it was definitely over a year ago. Probably like 2 years ago. Because I try and play it every Christmas, but yeah, I haven't been able to do that, so running a bit late. Oh, it's plunge breath. Here he comes. Fucking. At least he's not eating glass in this one. But... we're going to start the machine, but it'll conveniently take just as long as it takes me to either get killed or just a bit longer than it would take me to beat the game, whichever comes first. Yeah, I think a lot of communities are shrinking, like, this last year or so. I think a lot of the fadders are going on to other things now. You know, it's sort of sit and figure. I mean, some guy starts some shit in my Discord, and you know, which seems to like let a few people bail, which good fucking riddance. I don't really care. Not really bothered about people. And it was like, that's interesting. But then it's happened to every other like server I'm in, forums, and just everything. Just seems people are just not as bothered about things anymore. Goggle boy. Right, fill in the missing spaces on it. We can't use Z to do it until he tells us we can we? I know there's a movie where some dude eats like pint glass, I can never remember what it is. Like some dude calls him a fuckhead, and so his response is to eat the glass and call the guy a head fuck. Yeah, schedules are always dodgy. I mean, this isn't the time I wanted to be doing this, it's just where it's landed, because I'm like, no, I'm doing this today, one way or another. And it would have been a far bit earlier, but unfortunately, like, the N64 decided to shit the bed. So now we're on my crappy old N64, which is known to be quite unreliable. Probably broke down at some point. Ah, so someone actually did that, didn't they? Like, Cypheron, that's who it was. Yeah. See, I had a weird sort of thing with finishing games, where out of all my friends, I used to be the worst at everything for a few years. And then it got to sort of the end of about 96, start of 97, and something just clicked. It was weird. Every time I play a game, I'd be like, oh shit, I get the controls now. Oh shit, I understand that mechanic now. You know, everything that baffled me or seemed really difficult, just suddenly like, oh no, I get it now. And I was just kicking everyone's ass at everything. Like, you know, just one friend I had who used to just lord it over me, how he'd beat, like, Super Mario World before me, and I'm like, well, you know, it's kind of not fair, because you're, like, 4 years old then, mate, so, you played the game before I even had the fucking thing. I still had an Atari, you know, like, for a decent chunk of time, because my family was poor, and so 7800s, it was, like, 18 quid with, like, 10 games. But yeah, and then, you know, he didn't beat Mario Brothers 1. I beat that fast. Like, it was fucking just completely thrown by it. Like, just bringing in my All-Stars cartridge, like, right dickhead. Well, that sucker. That's not far. Yeah, it is. Sure. Oh, I can't kill him, can I? I want to annoy him. Yeah, what are you going to charge at? You won't run out of this zone. Yeah, get stuck in there. Yeah, we always annoy Conga fast. I'm going to go somewhere else, even though it's inefficient shit. Need the notes. I can't forget the damn notes. If I leave the level, I have to get all of them again. That would be embarrassing. Not so embarrassing if I get killed on this level. That would really upset me. That just looks like it's a trap. It's not, but it looks like it's a trap. The way it's just plastic you through it. Gingers. I got him stuck. All these years later, applications are still open for some ginger girl to come and, like, you know, work under my desk. Yeah, Click Clockwood was like the way all the magazines and everything talked about it was like it was the holy grail to get there. They all made this really big deal out of that level. Like it was just this sort of vast expanse of a level that you had to get there. Yeah, the ball probably would anally violate you. I mean, there's... what else are you going to do it with? Like, it's been in here Lord knows how long. So, I mean, you know... It's like when you're in prison, isn't it? Like, the guys start arse fucking the other end there. There's just nothing else. You've collected enough notes to break the first note code. Well, I'm going to get all 100 before I leave, so, you know, I hope you're okay with that, Bottles, because we do things on my time, not yours. You might, like, you know, get hard on for the fact you can determine what buttons I can push on my controller. And I'm sure Ra, if they had a way to do it, would have made it impossible to actually press the buttons down if the controller had the facility to do it. But I'm in control of your Bottles, so I can just turn the power button off. It's like Ocarina of Time, like, it wasn't common round here. I didn't really know anyone who had that. I don't know why, maybe it was like real expensive or something. Or maybe they just thought it was a bit too weedy. There we go, now he's hit me as well, but I mean, I don't care about that. Honeycombs are a finite resource though, I suppose. Ah, the game has a life system. What's a little bit of death at the end of the day? Hey, that Coke is orange. Put it back. You seem to have plenty of them. You're throwing them on the floor and you're annoyed about just one. So they obviously meant you to get this one first, because the dialogue's obviously tied to this puzzle piece. When you're ready to look... Did I not pick the one up there, sort of? Did I forget about it? Oh, dear. Oh, well, I'll fix it in a minute. So what's this one's name? Dingus. We got the Donkey Kong knockoff. Well, why don't you just use DK? It's raw. Oh, but I guess it's not a Nintendo property, is it? Yeah, my experiences with Ocarina of Time are limited to, in the 2000s, someone did have it and I borrowed it for a weekend and I was like, yeah, it's not bad. It's better than the SNES one, I thought, because I had a bootleg of the SNES one unknowingly, and so I just thought it was a broken piece of shit. But yeah, you know, I was like, oh, it's actually pretty good. It's not like my kind of thing. And what was weird is I was really fucking good at it. Whereas I was I'm garbage at Zelda games, because again, I only had experience with my bootleg SNES one. That's busted. I'm going to play Link to the Past again at some point. I've always said I will, and I will. I'm going to play a non-broken version. Because what was weird is I'm never going to top those Link to the Past streams. I'll always think those were by far the best streams I ever did. I liked the element of mystery and everything in it, and the fact that there was a lot of stuff I'd never seen before going on. There's only send one, don't we? Because that's all little venture stuff. Ow! The game dropped my inputs though. But yeah, it'd be nice playing an unbroken version of that and see if I'm like ridiculously good at it. I seems to actually be quite good at Link to the Past, because when I played it, you know, originally it broke and I got like way into the game with just the starting like sword and everything. And so it's like it made me resilient to the game's bullshit. I can just take a beating, not give a fuck, and just sort of trample the game, basically. Used to fighting bosses that are invisible, because the game decides to just poke the screen out. I can't walk on that, I have to go down, don't I? Get used to those noises, you're going to hear them a lot. Break our legs. Spoil sport, I wanted to climb up there. You think we got a long way around? I suppose I do have to get all the shit that's off of here. I needed to finish this path. It's been this way since like 98. It's still unfinished. Slacking grubblings. Bunch of jerks. Picking up the nurse. Gonna get this puzzle. I probably will sing some horrible lyrics to some of the music in the later. Don't really have any to this song, it's just a small few about knocking people out, that's about it. I'm getting that puzzle before I forget it. Because I know if I don't, I'll forget, and I'll either spend ages looking for it, or I'll just walk off the wall and forget about it, and then be annoyed if I have to come back. Pretty sad state of affairs though, that we're having to use like capture equipment from like 1993 just to do this now. you know, it's one of the reasons I streamed this before was because when I played through it, you know, the quality was low. And I was, oh, we can do better than that. And yeah, now we've just got this massive downgrade. So, no, 90s quality. I know it look grotty, but it's nose hairs. It's not burgers, before you ask. They're really annoying. You see, when you get older, the arse stops growing up, and so what it does is it grows down. And my arse curly, so those hairs curl as well, and they grow upwards, and they go in my nose, like they curl over and grow up my nasal passage, and it scratches and itches, and then makes you sneeze, and it's really annoying. So in the end you think, you know what, I don't care who's looking at me weird, I'm sticking my finger there and adjusting those hairs because they're pissing me off, and I'm just going to go insane if I don't fix it. Yeah, I suppose it's a bit like how sometimes you just have to reach in your trousers and adjust your knob. Your ball bag feels a bit sweaty, and it's just that is just... People looking at me weird already anyway because the faces I'm pulling. I'm doing it, I don't care. There's women looking, there's children looking, I'll just have to live with it. I'm just joking about the latter, I wouldn't hold off in that case. Like, yeah, I'm just gonna walk a bit farther up the street at a brisk pace before I just start screaming. My rumble pack just started working. What a pointless accessory. I realised it was on there. Me, Mumbo's token. Used for Mumbo magic. Yeah, 'cause Mumbo's a businessman. He doesn't take sides. He just takes whichever side is winning. I'm not really sure about how reflections work on the N64. I know they removed mirrors from Duke 3D on this console. They were supposed to put them in, but instead of it rendering to a texture, it ended up having to, you know, just be a copy of the room. Like they actually, the level designers had to place a mirrored copy, which is really easy to do. It's not very good. I guess it would have rendered like, you know, spawned a player sprite over there or something. The excuse you remember one of the devs giving was like, oh, it's cost. Shit, I forgot about that. It's alright, we can get it, like, and if we come back in the level, that will return. And then we just jump up there. I knew while I was doing it, like, I'm screwing something up here. Me, Mumbo, Dash Sherman in order. Can't help Banjo and filthy feathered friend. Our feathered one. Watch it, hurt by. Mumbo's magic tokens hid by which? Find tokens, and Mumbo help you. Yes, I know. I'm looking at the sign. Fuck's sake. I was going to say there's Grunty had to pay for it, but I think he taught Grunty magic. I'm sure that's a thing. Like, that Grunty only knows magic because he taught it to her, so he probably charged her a fortune to do it. It's a bit too fast for me to work out if that's odd-metered or not. Yeah, it's odd-metered. I think. Third guy. Yeah, well, I did wonder about the volume. I could adjust the system volume there, but I can no longer adjust volumes in OBS easily, so now the game's quiet for me. Well, I can adjust my system volume. That probably won't do very much to the stream. And even that you can hear a little bit of pirate in the woodwind. So how do I get more Mumbo tokens? Because I mean, I thought there was like enough of them in this world. So have I just forgotten about them? I've neglected to pick them up or something? Maybe. Well, I guess we'll have to have a look. I was sure there was one behind his hut, personally, but I mean, I went back there and there was like not one there. I am trying to resist the urge to jam a finger in my nose. Stupid nasal horse. Do any of the air's drier on this side of the room or something? I mean, I walk from one end of the room to the other, I'd sneeze, like... Oh, you're lucky I don't have those golden shower feathers yet, Bull, or I'd be using them on you. We didn't go over this side, did we? Because there's a grunty switch over there. I'm really slacking off on this today. I think it's just because I had so much shit going on, I'm somewhat distracted, you know, it's like... Everything's always broken. It seems to be all I've done for about the last 4 months is just repair things. Waiting for the cutscene, it's not going to come if I don't press the button. Time, yeah, it's pretty much cigarette time, maybe a little bit early, but it's never too early for a cigarette. Get bent, Conga. Again, you're just wasting all the oranges. Oh, how dare you take my oranges? I'm just going to throw hundreds of them on the floor. Teach you to take my oranges. They're the sort of colour of those oranges I had in Cyprus, not that bright orange that everything is now. I did notice the buggy terrain textures. It does that, though. We'll just ignore it and the problem will go away. Fairly sure there's a Mumbo token in there. So we can get it. No bars allowed. And tickers, yeah, sure. Venusian Karate. It's very effective. Oh, there it is. It seems my memory of the game has degraded. So that'll be another interesting thing when I get round to playing Link to the Past again. Is how much can I remember that game? Because I mean, I hadn't played that in years then, and I remembered damn near all of it up to where I'd got. So, see how the place it can be. I think the game's screwing us here, you know. Or is it up there? I'm sure it's just an extra life up there. I don't need those, despite what I said earlier. My confidence is returning. Because I'm not struggling with the game movement, I'm struggling with remembering where stuff is and where I've been. Sometimes you don't want to remember where you've been. I've never had an answer for why there's, like, you know, that jewellery and padlocks in that coat that I didn't wear for ages. And, like, it had a real strong smell of women's perfume on it. And it's like, you know, when I think about it, I probably don't want to remember, like... obviously I got real drunk or something, and you know, maybe I don't want to remember where I went and what I did. But maybe it's best I don't. Maybe it was awful. Worker. There we go. I'm still not 100% with the movement yet, evidently. Is there one hiding in here? Oh, where the bloody hell is it? I know it exists. Oh no, I have definitely done this whole level without leaving it before. Which would be where that puzzle piece is that I missed before. It's funny, I knew that was coming and took no action to avoid it. New smartphone. Yeah, the battery in mine barely lasts a day now, but I'm really hanging on because I'm not a fan of that Samsung, you know. I know it's the better phone in many ways, it's just the interface is so darn awkward on it. Which is just ridiculous to me because it's Android. And my Alcatel's Android. So how come the interface is so bloody different? But it strikes me as a bit of a Linux-like culture, Android, where everyone just does their own fucking thing and nothing's that interchangeable. Plenty of tokens. Yeah, just the bare minimum to fucking pay your extortionate prices, you bloody skull-headed cunt. Right. Termite bit small. But not bad for a first attempt. It's the thing with like the idea that Grunty learned magic from him and yet is implying it's his first time trying this shit. Christian, yeah, well, I haven't played it since I last streamed it, which was definitely a couple of years ago at least. It's supposed to be every damn Christmas and so it always gets in the way. Hey, where did you get those shorts? I want them. He's not wearing shorts. Oh, 100 notes on this wall. Well done. See, how does he know? He obviously knows where they all are or something. So why couldn't he just get them for us? Oh no, that's right. He's just busy destroying all of the like, greenery. Varmint mole. Put some poison down or something. I don't think anyone would have been upset about that. That's all of them. And we don't get a celebratory dance because we're in termite form and he doesn't have an animation for that. He can't drown, can he? No. Hang on, so did I get all the gingers? I must have done. Well, that's on the previous screen. Yeah, I did. Yeah, this game has stop and swap shit that was cheated in at some point. Yeah, 720p seems to be like the... just as far as anyone's willing to go, doesn't it? Daddy's escape and roam once more. It's just occurred to me that with my memory seeming to be so bad at this now, how am I ever going to get through Furnace Fun? We're going to get absolutely destroyed. Just checking something. It's such an awkward setup. I hate it. I hate how much effort it takes to just do this now. So much equipment just to do a simple job. Don't you come out speaking to me, Bottles. You will speak when spoken to when I go over there and ask you to come out. Music's evil. He does go on a bit, doesn't he, this ball? It's quite hard to play at that angle. The door was easy, you got past. Unfortunately, you're fast and last. Yeah, I should kill him. I was sure I was down a honeycomb, maybe not. I'll work this up because we might need it later. You've activated a magic cauldron. Find two the same colour to create a shortcut. Don't know about shortcuts, but I won't mind seeing Grunty's axe wound, just see how gross it is. I bet it's horrible. I wonder if it's green. I wonder if she's green on the inside as well as the outside. Well, I've been fascinated by that black chick when I was in college, you know, like... I mean, I knew, like, it would be pink on the inside still, but it was just weird, like, seeing it in person, like, oh, wow. I think Grunty would be green on the inside, that's just evil enough, or like purple, maybe. Yeah, I don't know. Intensity Pro was only ever useful really for like HDMI, and that was it. That ugly bar you feathered freak is nothing but a stupid geek. She's just a bully, isn't she? I don't like Treasure Trove Cove. Let's just get it over with. I'm not sure how much time I'll have past that, but I can probably finish this level. But then I usually forget something with the lighthouse, or there's like a few notes or some shit that I don't have. Is there out up here that I want now? No. No Mumbo tokens. Oh, I have to go back to Mumbo's Mount to get that honeycomb. Well, we'll leave that until the end of the stream, I guess. Force your way in there, that's it. Sure, we mean business. When I play with my willy, cause everybody knows that I'm silly. When I play with my willy, everybody knows that I'm silly. When I play with my willy, cause everybody knows that. Yeah, fuck's sake. Wanna play with it, gotta play with it, wanna play with it, gotta play with it, have to play with it, gotta play with it, gotta play with my dick. Ah, stupid shark. Falling. Oh, there we go. I would play the keyboard along to the music, but I can't play this song in this key, like, for whatever reason. Gain access to them. You'll reach new heights with my shock jump spring. Does Kazooie do it? My legs are tired. He just wants to be Homer Simpson, doesn't he? I can totally see that if he actually spoke like words, they'd probably use that sort of voice. OBS's performance is bloody weird. It's now more broken than ever. Like, it has updated and they've made it worse, but people do seem to be gaining a dislike of it, so with any luck it'll go away in a year or two and probably get replaced by something twice as shit, but, well, I don't really care at this point. I'd just be happy to see OBS die. It's been a cancer on the world for years now. It is just some of the lowest tier garbage. I can't believe they just reskin it for the capture card. I'm getting really tired of dealing with it. It makes putting videos together so hard because all the files that come out are just so fucking corrupted. Like, I don't think they're technically corrupted, I think they're just not encoded in a way that fully conforms to the standard. And so it makes video editing crashy and slow. I can't see what I'm doing when I'm editing. A lot of the time the video just doesn't render at all, like in the preview, and so I'm left sort of having to think, like, well, you know, what is this? I've just got to guess or use the time code to do it. And I know the timestamp's accurate, well I don't. Because quite often that acts weird as well. So I've got to fix it this year. I've got to come up with something. But I don't really want to use BT-878s, like, if I can help it. Oh, come off it. I was in there already. Stupid game. Yeah, fuck you. Eating my stuff. Kill it. Gross. Kill it. There we go. It's dead. It can't hurt us anymore. Stupid level. I do think this may be my least favourite level in this game. I don't really dislike it or anything. I still can't get over that geometry where I was never sure if this sloped differently on the telly I had back then, and I was surprised when it really is. Yeah, all the phone ever needed was like a 2-line text display. I don't like how these things are all slab now. Well, we can't do that until we learn how to fly. Will it get snarky with us? Oh yeah, of course it was. This is a flying disc. But you'll have to find my molehill before you can use it. Why is it such a knob? Go swimming in the water, cause the shark's under the water, and they'll kill you in the water, cause the shark's down in the water, and they'll eat you in the water, and you will die in the water, so don't go into the water, cause they'll get you in the water. Yeah. That was a bit farther than I was comfortable with. Okay, well we've farted on sharks, let's go and fart in a bucket. Gonna play with it, wanna play with it, wanna play with my dick. That isn't what I pressed. Knee leaky, no good for water. Compare block hole with pebble. Ah, I was trying to jump in the water. Get off. No matter how many times I see that cutscene, I'm always just a little bit frightened that the game's going to lock up. Gonna play with it, wanna play with it, gonna play with it, gonna play with my dick. Hey, Fairball, you're looking wise. Solve my puzzle and win a prize. Twat. Fine. I can't remember where the letters are, by the way. Z, where's Z? I'm sure I saw it down here. Oh no, it's over there. Haha. The gate opens to reveal your prize, but first I'll cut you down to size. Ow! That was a bit easier. I thought you got 2 of those from him. Rip off. Just cons you this game every fucking time. I'm having these. These are mine now. They belong to me. I Let's go to this weird TARDIS interior sandcastle. It's TARDIS interior because there's no way to fit in there. Actually, kill it. And it... No, make it die! There. Aha. Yes, thought you could get the better of me. Got another thing coming. Hey, Captain Blubber. It's fucking pathetic. How do you even shipwreck like this? I mean, it'd have to sail his boat over like fucking 2-3 yards of sand there to get it in here. Or maybe the tide's just out. You know, that could be. I mean, what the fucking hell? I mean, I never thought about that. Like, the tide maybe just comes all the way up here, but it can't, because then the trees wouldn't be growing, would they? Because they would grow in, like, salt water, so like, salt water would kill it. So now he's just an alarmingly terrible captain, I think, is what we've learned here.
Boy there, I'm Captain Blubber, and I lost me treasure when me ship crashed.
How do you do it?
Arr, but I can't swim. Can you help an old sea hippo?
I'm not surprised he gives up on his boat and gets jet skis and shit, because I mean... Maybe he sold it in that bit. I mean, that's only like, you know, probably 12, 15 feet of sand. Yeah, he probably was trying to be a smart ass. Seems a sort. Sudan is, could be, but again, it's sort of, I would expect the trees to not be here. I mean, it could have been this crate was floating. I mean, that would make sort of sense, you know, that you'd get from that one to that one. Maybe, you know, because that would be part of that path. Ah, so maybe the tide comes all the way up to that ledge up there. Because when you look at the way the crates are placed, like, maybe, like, you know, he used that to get off his boat for something, like when the tide was up and it goes all the way up there. And it would make sense with the height of that weird little tower that one edge of isn't drawing for some reason, that maybe it goes all the way up to that. Like, that's the base waterline at high tide. I suppose, like, but those trees probably are more tolerant to salt, but would they survive being submerged in seawater on a daily basis rather than just being narrowed?
Ecum blocum.
Hi there, I be Blubber's treasure. Yeah, you think you're my treasure now? Hey, thanks for the gold, fuckwit. I'm keeping it. Ta-ta. It's too happy for its own good, this game, and I think that's one of the reasons why it's so infuriating if you lose at it. It's like when there's a party and all the, you know, you go there with your mates and they all get let in, but like the fucking bastard on the door tells you like, nah, stay outside, and you can hear everyone's having a great time and you're just stood outside and it starts raining. I've just realised I can fix the audio a bit because it's peaking slightly here. Oh no, I'm going to drown. Oh, my monitor's gone a bit out of alignment here. Ignore that, it'll be fine. Comes under auxiliary, doesn't it? Might be a bit much. It keeps like peeking on me. So hopefully I can stop it doing that. Anyway, I can just turn the system volume up a bit for me. Let me know if it's too quiet and I'll try and fix it. Yeah, it should be, See again, I can't hear my own voice back. I still hate that. I've never got over that all these years on. But I can't do that anymore. That is still... I think that might be the N64 that's having problems then. Actually, fair point, because it wasn't doing that on the other one. I will give him his gold. Why are you chucking it again? Oh, okay, well I already went on with one.
Me treasure, thank ye me hearties. Take this reward.
I know what he's done. He's fucking... I mean, he's giving us, like, gold in exchange for gold. And our gold looks more purer than his gold. So I think he's not really giving a fuck about the gold. He's going to throw that off the end of the pier somewhere, and he's just going to claim the insurance. That's what this is about. It's like, I'm a terrible captain. I'm going to get rid of my ship and crash it into that cove that's known to have pirates in it. Alas, the pirates took me ship and sank it. You're going to have to pay me the 5 million insurance that I took out on it. At last, it better be easy, bog eyes. The bog. When I'm playing with my cock. It feels weird and it feels weird. Get a cigarette on the go. Playing with that pussy.
On now.
You're mine now.
Golden treasure was for me. No harder still the game will be. I'm not rising to that grunty because every time I go there, dialogue, it starts turning into golden shower shit. No, I don't need that. Doesn't matter what game it is or who made it and where it came from. It's a bit like when I go near women, really. Probably make me glad I'm single. Well, anyways. I'll do that stupid flying puzzle because I hate that one. Actually, I don't. It's pretty good. I see the extra life down there, but I'm not rising to it. It can stay down there and drown. In fact, here's what I think of your stupid extra life. Yeah, the texture repeats. Look at that down there. You can see like the sand line. Maybe that's the lowest point of the time. The Creative DXR2, yeah, any old VGA cable will do, as long as it's the pin connector on both ends. The male connector. Right. Common, cheap, I'll just pick one up. Just not a short one, because people are dumb. Oh no, I forgot to bash the fucking cross. That makes it sound like I'm gonna hate religion. I wonder if religion exists in this way. It must, because they have a church in this game.
Follow the clues.
Alright, fine, I'll play along. We have all this snack bar shit down here to do now. I wonder how they flag the draw distance on shit. You know what I need to do? I need to check up on the progress that they've made in fixing Dino Planet. It'd be really neat if that game was playable to completion someday. I mean, even if it was janky, I would still like to do it. I mean, I have no opposition to staring at Crystal's butt for hours on end. That ain't gonna annoy me any, so... I thought it was the last one. Yeah, this really is a bit of a treasure hunt, isn't it? Ah, I can't do the beat bomber thing yet. It's condescending. It's treating me like a child. Oh, this game's made for children, right? Shut up. Oh, come off it. I landed in the water, you bellend. You die. So do you. So do you. Come here. Get it. There we go. See, I keep forgetting my ashtrays here now and chucking my ash on my fucking floor. Good job I had that vacuum cleaner, innit? Oh. Shark Food Island's up. I'm gonna go in there, just for fun. There's my sister playing with her pussy. Want to touch it, wanna touch it, wanna touch it. I'm just adding lyrics. Now, you see, the one I play on my Willy bit was completely innocent because they were just words that came out when I first played the game when I was still a kid, so it didn't mean it in the way you'd think it would mean it. It's like a piratey themed thing. It's just carried on the Captain Pugwash tradition or something. I don't know. Shit. What? I thought I fell past that. Well, whatever. What's weird is I swear some of the stop and swap items on the status screen are gone. And there's no way to get rid of them, really. Like, the only way to get rid of them is to wipe out the SRAM. And I don't want to wipe out the SRAM because it has my original save on it. It will die eventually, and when the battery's dead I'll be upset and then just accept it and move on and fit a new battery, but what I'd rather not have done, I'd rather have just left all this PAL shit in the past, but as it is, bunch of knobs making me do that. Our course is now up here. How delightful. Well, that was a waste of time, I'm sorry. It probably would be easier and cheaper to make my own cable for the DXR2 if I had VGA connectors already. Or spare VGA cables, but I have neither. And to buy the parts is more expensive than just buying a cable. The cables cost like £1.50, so I'm not really that bothered. The connectors cost about £1.30, so you know, it's cheaper to just buy a cable that already exists. Never used to be. I remember like the old days when you wouldn't have been able to buy just one like DE15 connector. Like, it wouldn't have been possible. And you'd have been laughed at if you'd gone on in the store and asked for it. What fucking planet do you live on then? Like, you buy them in a bag, like 25 minimum. They'd talk about you like, oh, that crazy dude who came in here wanted like one VGA connector. You know, it was like going in a grocery store and asking for like one bean. You know, who the fuck does that? Whereas now it's like everything, even LEDs. And they're expensive. Like, I've been buying up like LEDs. Because there's little concave LEDs that you can get. They're like pretty nice colours and shit. Oh, I thought there was nerves in there. Yes, I guess this would be undersea treasure a lot of the time. I suppose the water's up here. See, the tide must come up this high, mustn't it? It must go all the way up there. And so there's just the arch with the lighthouse is like all you'd be able to see. Allahu Akbar! Ow! Well, we got Allah Akbar. That's not good. We'll recover. But we're enriched now, culturally, from that little experience. Oh, that just happens to restore as much health as that thing takes away. Isn't that convenient? Div. Yeah, so you get less out of these if you kill them in 2 moves. I remember that now. But yeah, these stupid LED prices. It's like, if I want to buy, like, usually for 10 of them, but I found one place that would do 20 of them for about £4. And it's like, you know, £4 used to be like at least 100 LEDs, like a few years ago. Whereas now, you know, that's like 20 LEDs at best. That's the best you're going to do. But if you go down pound stretchers, they might not have them in anymore. Now they might have sold out for Christmas. But if you go in pound stretchers, like, you know, you get these things, like 25 LEDs, like, for like £2. And they do a 50 version of them. There's some of them somewhere. I mean, it's basically the same shit, but they don't do them in all the varieties. But yeah, they do a 50 length for £3. So anyone who's in the UK, and if you want like loads and loads of concave LEDs, well, like, there you go. Like, go in pound stretcher and just buy loads of those. So they do them in all different colours and shit. Warm white, cold white, red, green, blue, orange. More blue, more red. It's yeah. I keep going in, and just buying them every time I go past. Yeah. So, oh, he actually didn't skip any of the nerves. Usually it bounces over at least one. There's no Mumbo in this level. I still find that weird. It's not the only one, but yeah, no Mumbo in it. Game introduces us to him and then he just sort of goes away for ages. Oh, that's not the way I wanted to move. Alright, whatever, I'll take it. No! Give me that! So, this game's better, and yeah, we'll just, like, struggle to do the most basic thing and pick up one of the nerds. Just one nerd. That's a little bit disorientating if you just stand there. Shit. No! Shark. You ain't getting me. Swimming in the water, 'cause the shark's under the water and they'll kill you in the water. Fuck. It's all going wrong now. It's all going horribly wrong. Get up there. There we go. Oh yeah, of course, that's a thing, isn't it? I'd forgotten all about that, and I used to abuse the hell out of that. Like how you can do that after going off a ledge. There's a ginger down there, isn't there, somewhere? I don't remember where exactly he is, but he's down here. He's in like a little alcovey thing. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. I mean, it's a shark, it can swim better than us, so... Ah, crap, where is it? Oh yeah, I'm glad I came down here now. Is it flagged so you can't spawn when we know that? Like, I don't know, that's not where I remember that coming out. Well, whatever, we'll go back down there soon. I'll find that green ginger. I'm sure it's a green one. Maybe my memory's not so bad, I remember individual colours. Help us, crustacean. No one in this world's gonna help you. It's just like real life. Oh yeah, just start me stood in range of his claws. Oh, you hurt Nipper. Makes me mad. Why don't you come out of that shell and do something about it? Yeah, he ain't gonna do shit. Poor Nipper, he was just minding his own business. The prettiest colours. Yeah, I can't make my mind up which colour's my favourite out of all the colours on the walls in here. But it looks very nice. Yeah, it's sort of, oh, as if they ever found Atlantis, they have colours like that, I always felt. Aren't games just advertising anywhere now? It's just like, hey, just buy our JPEGs, basically. Put the cushion there, my arse is starting to hurt. I can only sit on my dodgy 1950s chairs for so long before it gets painful. Right, I guess I gotta go back down there and find that ginger. Should be easy. Just go up here and then we'll just drop off the side and then we don't have to deal with shark brain as much. Oh, that was for the treasure hunt thing, wasn't it? Jumbo. Jumbo's not here. Right. He's in here somewhere. Should hear him. Well, it's the shark's leaving us alone in this spot. Was it? I can't be remembering wrong. How can I be wrong? There's definitely something down there. I'm not imagining it. Ugh. He's back. Never mind. I'm going to go on top of the level and think about that. Stupid gingers. You can actually swim really far in this. I think my confidence is coming back a little bit. It's the only nuts. How many do I have left to get? Ah, 8. Yeah, this is where I usually start struggling to find them though. It almost feels like a Sonic zone to me, this area. I think that was proof the confidence is steadily retarding doing shit like that little flap over to there. Little flaps. Yeah, I'm sure there's another tree off the side that has notes on it, but perhaps I'm mistaken, because I'm not seeing it. Yeah, we'll figure it out. Right, up we go. Is there any reason I should mess with that? Doesn't look that way. Now, I won't go up here because no more look they'll hide notes on just one ledge or something stupid. Ah, I knew it. See? I'm onto you, Ra. You ain't fooling me. I'm too clever for you. I remember loads of shots in the promotion for this being of this grunty switch for some reason. Like that exact shot there was in like loads of magazines and like things in stalls that sold games. There should be all the notes. Oh no, I didn't want to go back down there. So I'll just go back up. Just doing Banjo's workout, going up and down a ladder. He needs exercise. So there's only one to get, and that's going to be the gingers. It has to be... Well, it can't be the green one then, because we got it. What the hell? I didn't realise you'd go into a falling state. I thought once you'd sprung, that was it. You could fall an infinite distance. Ah, fuck off. I'll do it my way. Oh no! I forgot there was no water there. Great, now I'm nearly dead. That's alright, we're going to fix it. I just have to find that ginger. I don't understand where it could be. It has to be where I think it is. And we just have to have missed it somehow. I'd like to find a beehive or something. You know, I kind of need health. They're looking a bit unwell up there. What would be my best bet? I don't want to play with them clams. They're a little bit unpredictable. Ah, I knew there'd be one around here somewhere. There. Solves that problem. Right. Oh, we've got one of these dickheads as well. That should get us back full then. Yeah, thanks for the life force, asshole. It's mine now. I'm going to use it to do whatever I like. Awkward M64 cameras. Strike again. I really feel like progress is slower than last time. How is it there? But I don't care. I'm not in any rush to beat the game. It's nice to just sit and play a game instead of things breaking every 5 fucking minutes. Ginger! It is a ginger one, isn't it? Well, that's this level beat. Probably won't do another level today. So I'm probably just going to go back to Mumbo's Mountain. I'll open Clanker's Cavern, but I think I'll have to fuck off after that. Because, you know, everything's running late and I only have finite time. Like obligations and stuff, so, yeah. But no big deal, because we'll just come back and do more, like, at some point. I gotta go urgent. That's alright. Like I say, you're not gonna miss much anywhere. I'm out the level now. I'm gonna be quitting this for the day, like, very soon, so you're not gonna miss a whole lot. Fire the cannons! It's mine! Well, that's like 1/5 of the game done. I still want to know how, like, all those years ago, because it definitely happened. And, like, I still know 1 or 2 people from that long ago who, you know, were around and seem to remember it, but they're not sure. That the thing to unlock Click Clock Wood, it appeared, like the puzzle pedestal thing that you stand on, appeared, and it's why my first playthrough of the game was so hard, because I unlocked Click Clock Wood, like, somewhere in the time when I should have just been doing Clanker's Cavern. Like, I think it was about while I was in Bubble Gloop Swamp, so of course I just dumped loads of puzzle pieces into it over time, and yeah. It must have just been a bug, like, it must have just been a bit got set or something. The music sounds like witches, and still nobody knows if it's 2/4 or 3/4. I still think it's 3/4, this music. If you want to place all your pieces into the picture, just press Z. Z. There we go. As cruel as this game is, it does at least let you know when you've done well with the joyful music, doesn't it? Let's go get that honeycomb I missed before I fuck this off for the day. That's what I want to do. Roar! Come on, faster! I'll slide down here faster, probably. Bash! I swear I remember there been like some white area out of bounds here as well, but I could be wrong. Like a specific spot where you can bug it and there's like some geometry out there. Can't seem to get it to work. Well, I'm not going to stand there faffing about with it all day. I think I'm getting a headache. My head's hurting. And it's probably from just being annoyed at everything not working. Could try the NTSC at 64 before I clock out, maybe, but I don't think I'll bother. Like, I can't see it would have magically resolved itself. Wee Juju. Ah, the Jews. That's good to know. Well, unfortunately, Mumbo's Mountain has like anti-Semitic views, so. Excellent. Yeah, why don't I have one? I must have missed one somewhere. Well, that's alright, I'll figure that out later. I don't think I got both of them out of this stage, because there's like, where else would it be? I don't remember getting more than one out of, I know where it is. Ah, fuck it, we'll just go and get it now. So tell me, Daisy, Daisy, I'm in love with you. Da, 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 da. I can't remember the words that I had for that. I hope I'm remembering right. Anyway, this might be like that ginger, and I'm remembering everything fucking wrong. I wouldn't put it past myself at this stage. It's kind of neat actually forgetting the game a bit, because I get to like enjoy like figuring it out again. The things we lost by ditching, like, you know, sequenced music where you can have these instrumental transitions like that. People have tried a bit in games since. Like, thankfully, you know, when I see games now, every now and then you do see one that has interactive music, and that's really nice to see. Yeah, I'm sure there's like some treasure chest somewhere that it's just sat in, that you'd never really think to look in. And it's either up in that lot, and I've missed it, or it could be above one of the fly pads. I can't get here from here, can I? I've got to go all the way over there. I'm not going to fuck about with this long, like I say, I've got to go and do stuff, but I've got a few minutes, so I might as well use them. Serves a dick around next time. I'm not where I thought I was. Very disoriented today, it seems. I mean, the last few months have just been staring at board traces at close proximity and staring at, like, hundreds of ICs at close proximity and IC sockets at close proximity, and it's sort of taken its toll a little bit. I feel like it was out here somewhere. It's like, it might be on the end of one of those outcrops. Probably fly to it. Oh, ow. But I'm sure I remember there'd just been a chest with it in. And we collected stuff through the edge of the chest though. Get off, clam. It's not in there. I might have to look in the guidebook. I'm sure I still have it. That wouldn't work too much. Right. Let's get airborne. Let's see. Crystal, come here, my girl. Right. I really need that big bomb move. Yeah, I feel like I might be on one of these that sticks out. Oh, it could be out on an island. Yeah, you know what? I think it is out on an island somewhere. It's either above like one of these pads, which it's not looking right. So maybe there's a little island or something. There's like a crate somewhere. And that one. Well, if you look closely, there's actually a slight blending issue, like an alpha issue on the edge of Kazooie's wings and the water. Zefboard, the 386 one, yeah, that seems to be working. It still has a couple of electrical issues, and I still think the LSIs are probably going a bit shit on it, but I'll just enjoy it for as long as it lasts. I mean, it might be one of those where it just lasts forever in a slightly broken state. Just need that CD drive now, which I'm waiting for to get here. But the thing is, like, I might have figured out what the I/O card is I remembered in the Pentium, and it's a little bit weird, but I was digging about in the Sony driver, like, and the strings it prints, I actually remember them being on the screen on that Pentium years ago, and I remember being quite sort of, you know, like, oh, disappointed when they went away, when that drive died and got replaced with another one. So I got a feeling it might have actually been on a proprietary drive, and that might have been what the I/O card was for. I always figured that surely couldn't be the case, but I definitely remember seeing those strings. Well, I think that's as far as we'll play today, because I have to go and do stuff, and it's late. But I'll come back some other time and play more of the game. We'll beat it again, and maybe we can finish the Duke Nukem stuff I'm supposed to be doing, and maybe play a Link to the Past not actually fucking broken. Would be nice. So I remember this. Oh shit, my headphone cable. They're visible. Right. That's loaded. I mostly remember it. Yeah, so I think that's it for today. Yeah, I really hope things don't break down again as well. I'm hoping that what we've got is just the leftover dregs of 2022 happening. You can probably tell by how dark everything is that the camera's still pretty broken. It's about the best I can get out of that. we know the workstation is on a hardware level, I think, working. It's just software being shite. Yeah, that does it. I don't have to faff about with the reset button, do I? It's the original cartridge. Well, I'm still paranoid, so we'll press that just to make sure that it serves in the SRAM, because the way my look's going, it probably fucking won't, will it? Banjo's game into my terror. Turn it up, I need full power. I wonder. It's really awkward to play at that angle. Still, that should have done things in the SRAM. So now I can stop. Like I say, it's just paranoia with everything going wrong. I'm like, no, I want to make sure the game is saved to my state to the SRAM. You watch this N64 break now, but in any case, that's it. I don't know when the next stream will be. At some point, I imagine, but I can't really say when, because it'll probably break on me if I say a date and a time. I'd like to try streaming through the daytime here, like, you know, midday in like my time zone, because I've never done it, and so I just wonder, you know, would different people show up to that? You know, would I be in a different kind of mood? I don't really know. So the only way to know is to do it and find out. So I don't know when that'll be, but at some point. In any case, yeah, to anyone who came and watched this, thank you very much, and I hope you enjoyed some of it between my general downer vibe I think I've had with this one. It's hardly a surprise with the fact that it's just never ending. It's never fucking ending. And now I have a busted N64, which is real nice. I just wanted to escape the shitty PAL one, but whatever. It happens. Anyways, where's the button? I don't like this OBS update at all. Yeah, man.